trust her? Yeah, I do.
Sheila ordered Letho and Triss killed.
I can't believe that.
Believe it. I ran into some mercenaries she enlisted to kill Letho and anyone found with him.
She must have meant the other Kingslayers. Are you sure she knew Triss was with him?
Are you so sure of Sheila? There was something going on between her and Triss. I sensed a lot of tension.
A misunderstanding.
Maybe. Let's find Triss and clear everything up.
I need some time. What's going on out there?
Let's see.
What's going on?
The peasants want to take pitchforks to King Demoven's son.
Why?
The Dragonslayer's servant is spreading rumors that Stennis poisoned Saskia. The commoners are in an uproar. They want to dispense justice.
Where's the prince?
Barricaded himself in his room, guarded by nobles. For the moment, the peasants are still respectful, but they are feverish. A fight is inevitable. Help us out. The situation is dire. I'm going to inform the other nobles.
I'm not sure if Prince Stennis is guilty, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was involved.
Power. The object of dark desire.
Let's go, before this dark desire becomes too strong and someone gets hurt.
You go. I'll locate Triss. And should anything happen to Prince Stennis, remember, we need his blood.
I remember.
These things are about to get a little interesting. I hate Stennis though, so I hope he dies. Before we get to that though, take a quick break. I'll be right back in like 3 minutes. Alright, let's go kick Stennis's ace. Actually, let me level up real quick before I forget. Alright, what do I want? Quen deflects 50% damage. Or Quen transfers damage to multiple targets. Oh, I have 2 talents, so I can actually get both. Hell yeah.
Say she is dead. You're stupid. She just fell unconscious.
I'll save her, don't worry, guys.
Commoners claim it's our prince's doing.
Serfs and lords will never be on the same side.
Humans only. Geralt! It's good to see you.
The commoners claim Stennis is involved in Saskia's poisoning. They're looking to slaughter him.
What's stopping them?
The knights, Aedirnian noble lords.
Not easy to raise a hand against a blue blood.
A peasant by the name of Calton was at the council. He didn't seem to respect anything or anyone.
Calton's a blackguard. He'll use any excuse to raid and plunder.
He has a taste for noble blood. They say he buries gold looted from the lords in some gorge. Looks like things are getting nasty.
Hear me! What do you want? I'm Scalen Baldon. I keep order in Vergen.
Or doing a nice job then? Where was you when they poisoned Saskia?
Give us the prince! Get the flails!
Stop!
Yorveth.
Boy, who's
Squirrels! Everyone who wants to leave this yard in one piece, keep your hands off your weapons. I don't care if you're a serf or a lord. I'll kill you all if need be.
What's going on?
The servant carrying wine during the feast said that Prince Stennis and Olcan poisoned Saskia. We want justice!
You want revenge. It's not the same thing.
We don't care. Saskia's fallen as if dead, while the poisoning prince and noble lords rush to herd us onto the field and sell us to Henselt. We won't let them!
You lie, Calton. Nobody's being sold out. The poisoner must be caught and tried by law.
Your law? What then? He'll pay a fine and get spanked on his ass? We'll spank him all right, with an axe to the throat!
Where's this servant?
Safe. The Scoia'tael keep an eye on him.
Why is the prince hiding in his house if he's innocent?
Enough! I'll shoot the first to reach for a weapon. Then heads will start falling.
There's more of us. You can't kill every...
Then you'll be first. Now back off! We need to act quickly.
Yorveth is hardcore.
What's your plan?
I'll frighten them a little. Bleed them if need be. I'll buy you some time, but be swift. I can't hold them off for long. Question the peasants and the nobles, and talk to the dwarves. Maybe you can get to meet Stennis.
Even if he's guilty, I'm sure he's prepared a suitable story.
You'll know how to sort the sheep from the goats. Also, find the servant who started talking so suddenly. You won't have time to talk to everyone, though, that's for sure.
Oh, man.
Sally dog. You will change your tone when we put a sickle to your
Saskia's on the pier with Henselt at the gates. Wraith.
smelling
Things look bad. The peasants are furious. They finally have a chance to strike back for all the wrongs.
The noblemen won't yield.
They're a cowardly lot.
They know their heads will follow Stennis's.
It's a deadlock, with the prince's guilt still to be proven.
Yarpen says it's someone from Edirn. Sheldon, on the other hand, would shave his beard if it's not Hensel's spies.
Has Yarpen got any evidence?
No, Yarpen's an old cook and says he's got a feeling. Ploughing soothsayer.
He might be right with those feelings. After all, not just anyone can pass through the Wraith's Mist. It has to be someone local.
So it never crossed your mind that Henselt might have sent someone here before those ghosts appeared?
Why would Sheldon suspect Henselt?
He'd sooner reach an agreement with Stennis than Saskia. Her death would be very convenient.
Zoltan?
I'm wondering how anyone could manage to poison the wine. Saskia's a quick-witted lass. She doesn't let just anyone near. Someone she knew must have done it.
Anyone reached the prince in his chamber?
Not even close. The nobles guard him like a matron does her ward's hiney.
If the rabble slaughters the prince, there'll be no stopping them. They'll start doing things their own nasty way.
That's why...
Oops. Didn't mean to skip that last part. Oh well.
Say, Witcher, come over here. Say, Witcher, come over here.
The
prince has it
who else
coming,
should I talk to?
methinks.
I don't know.
Good. Give us this hornflower!
Rolling dung, you surly dog!
Hurry up, Witcher!
I'd gladly hear your opinion on the situation.
Finally, someone reasonable. It's obvious Henselt bribed some serf, who then did what he was told.
That's interesting.
Just think it through. The prince couldn't have done it. The wine was in plain sight. Only the servants touched the decanters, and who are they? Commoners. Then that same commoner incited his folk to stand against the nobles and the prince.
Something to think about.
Save your threats for your
I'd gladly hear your opinion.
Finally, it's all...
Henselt couldn't possibly reach Vergen.
Doesn't he have sorcerers at his court? Or perhaps he hired a witcher to break through. There's no other explanation.
That's interesting.
Just think it through. The prince couldn't have done it. The wine was in plain... Then that same
Alright, where's the peasant? Can I talk to the peasant?
Say, Witcher,
Why is he
come over
lingering
here.
about? Like the stench in a dwarven hovel?
Those witchers be craving gold. This one's sure to say the prince is innocent, then sting Stennis for a pouch.
He better search for a lad who served the Virgin instead of pissing around.
Yeah, once done with the prince, he'd better take care of the magnets. Throwing their weight about too much they are.
What's it really all about? Who's backing you?
We want justice.
We don't need no one backing us. We knows what to do.
How would you punish the prince?
If a lad counts hens wrong, he'll be flogged. What should we then do with a man poisoning others?
Kill him.
A land without a ruler is a nightmare.
We have a ruler, the Virgin of Eden.
It's not certain she'll live.
Then we'll choose another who'll manage. But he must be one of us lads. That way he'll understand us.
And all people is gonna be equal. Our way.
And the non-humans?
We have enough dung on the fields. Let non-humans find a non-human land.
Away with them!
The prince stood right next to Saskia during the council. Did he have access to the wine cellar beforehand?
How should I know?
Why flap your mouth then?
The prince is a wealthy lord. Bribing a skivvy to poison the wine is nothing to him.
Just because someone can afford gold teeth doesn't mean they'll pull their healthy ones. You know Saskia's servant?
Willie of the Oblates. He handled the wine, indeed, but loves the Virgin like a sister and mother put together.
He'd gladly get quartered for her.
Where's this Willie of yours?
Hiding in his shack, afraid of them lords. Squirrels guard him.
Farewell.
Give us this hornflower!
Rolling dung, you surly dog!
Say, Witcher, come over here. Serfs and lords will never be on the same side.
Who will the Witcher side with?
They say someone cast a spell.
I've been looking for you.
I don't know you.
You caused quite a commotion. Afraid of something?
No, nothing.
You're lying.
I didn't do nothing. Didn't say nothing, don't know nothing, and didn't see nothing.
Tell me everything you know about the attempt on Saskia's life.
I heard the priest talking with the prince. This goody-goody said the Virgin is really a beast under her fair skin.
What priest?
Olcan, the one killed.
So there's no way I can check if you're lying.
I swear on my mother's grave I speak the truth.
What else did you hear? Tell me.
I was putting Saskia's room in order when the priest came to the prince's chamber next door. It wasn't speaking loud, but I heard the priest say, "Just clear the servants from the kitchen." Nothing more. Reverend Olcan, only he could tell you how it was, beginning to end.
The dead aren't very talkative.
What about what they leave behind? There may be clues or some such.
Maybe.
What should I do?
Could be. Sorcerers are a plague of the worst kind.
Alright, where's Cecil at?
Hang them all by the balls and let them swing.
Who will the witches...
Good morning, Riuna.
Enough of this charade!
Try to be reasonable, folks. Sit down and talk in peace.
We've talked enough! Come on, lads, let's drag the prince from his hovel!
Vergen's not a cesspit for anyone to shit in. There are laws to abide, and Scalen Burden's job is to uphold them.
There's no law allowing a serf to threaten a king's scion. I, Silgrat, brother of Seltkirk, the greatest knight to walk Edirnian land, say so.
Does it matter who was born in a castle and who in a pigsty? Any fool can prejudge and condemn. It's easier to accuse than to prove guilt.
A peasant servant claims that Prince Stennis supposedly attempted to kill Saskia. Why would the prince do such a dastardly deed? Bear in mind how eminent is his lineage.
That's why! The mongrel covets the crown!
Do you even remember how valorous he was towards Saskia during the negotiations with Henselt?
Pretending to be with her he was, sly fox. Taking the simple peasants in. But us lads ain't so dumb as you lords think.
See for yourselves how the commoners hate the prince, spitting venom like adders. They hatched a plot to dispose of him.
Saskia's servant said that...
Where is this servant, might I ask? If he's got something to say, why does he hide like a thief? The answer is simple. He's a fraud.
He's hiding to save his skin from you, whoresons. Squirrels have to guard him.
One last question. How could the prince poison Saskia? It's a known fact that servants taste wine from the barrels before the Virgin sips it.
It's not clear how the prince poisoned the wine, but that doesn't mean he didn't do it.
Stennis is blowing hot and cold. Everyone knows that.
You were supposed to prove his guilt, not insult him, yokel.
Tell us who else would do it. A peasant wanted to hurt the miss? Never. It's cause of her you noble dogs can't ignore us. A pig won't cut its own throat. A peasant's not foolish enough to raise his hand against his savior.
Perhaps it is no peasant's deed. However, that doesn't mean the prince is guilty, fool.
Answer me this. Was not Stennis' room next to Saskia's? Do not the wines come from his own lice-ridden cellar? Can he not enter the Virgin's kitchen at will? Yes. His serene Damed the Prince can, curses on his kin. Nobody in Vergen wants to kill Saskia. And even if they wanted, nobody but Stennis could do it.
You're wrong, Colton. Reverend Olcan wanted to get rid of Saskia. He thought she was a monster at heart.
Olcan was on Stennis' leash like a dog.
How dare you, lout! Do you imagine if someone sits next to a married lady, he's surely fucking her?
The priest tried to convince Prince Stennis to join the conspiracy.
Is Stennis some dimwit foundling that he dances to a lousy priest's tune? Olcan got what he deserved when Henselt cleaved his head. Now it's Stennis' time.
There is no proof the prince agreed.
The priest asked him for admittance to the kitchen.
So he didn't poison the Virgin himself, but allowed her to be poisoned.
It appears Stennis would benefit the most from Saskia's death.
Your Highness, this is dangerous.
I am not afraid. Fear is a commoner's trait, unfit for one with royal blood running in his veins. What do you want, to judge me? Is a prince a common thief who steals a dozen eggs at the market? You stand before royal majesty, and you raise your hands against it. In this world there are crimes that can be forgiven, and crimes that, by any means, cannot. Just as a mother killing her own child, or a man slitting his own brother's throat cannot be forgiven. A crime against one anointed by the gods themselves also cannot be condoned. He who raises hand against divine right is not worthy to walk this world. And what about he who poisons the Virgin of Edern? Firstly, Saskia is alive, so no one can blame me for her death. Secondly, you have no proof that it was I who tried to murder her. And thirdly, I assure all gathered here, I won't rise above the law. However, only she, the Virgin of Edern, can judge me. Can it? And if Saskia won't get well, who's gonna judge you? I believe she can be cured. But if the gods decide otherwise, we'll summon a coven of the wise who can pass just sentence.
Those are words worthy of a true sovereign!
I am the one you should look to for guidance. Let my deeds be the flame that lights up your darkness.
You didn't say a word about your guilt or innocence. You demand justice. You want to summon a coven of the wise. But who will sit on that coven? Any peasants? No, only people you'll nominate yourself. Lords whom you'll reward with lands for reaching the right decision. Such men are to decide if you're guilty? No, you are guilty, Prince. You know you are.
That's right, bitch. Shouldn't have insulted me before. Damn. Wow. Holy shit. Geralt doesn't give a fuck.
They're a cowardly lot. Yelping's all they're good at.
And backstabbing.
By Stennis' example. His filthy life wasn't taken in vain. Eilhart will get royal blood, and Saskia will be cured.
We need to hurry. We can't keep peace in Vergen with strength alone.
Anything's possible using strength. One just has to know how to use it.
That's your credo?
Saskia's the best leader I know, but she can't hope to defeat Henselt with this rabble.
What do you intend to do?
I'll get reinforcements. The Scoia'tael are more numerous than you think. Time to summon them. I'll leave shortly.
You won't get through the fog.
I don't intend to. Mountains may stop human armies, but not the Scoia'tael. I'm going south.
Will you be back in time?
I have to. Vafail, Gwynblade. Don't lose hope.
But yeah, earlier in the game, the prince insulted me, so fuck him. That's why I tried, well, that's why I did get him killed. You don't fuck with Geralt. Even though that was pretty harsh. I don't feel bad. Damn, his sword sucked too. Those are nice gauntlets. Damn right I'm a dick. I'm usually the nice guy in these games, but fed up with people's shit. No one has anything to say. He's like, alright, carry on, carry on. Hey, I was trying to be nice to him when I was talking to him, and then he just insults me out of nowhere, so. Basically, he implied that, basically, that anybody without noble blood was lesser than him, so. Even if he were innocent, I still don't think he's a good person in general, so I don't feel bad. Again?
I tried locating Triss, but the mist disrupts the megascope. There's a weak signal nearby, probably on the other side.
In the Kedweni camp?
You'll have to pass through the mist.
The mist is full of wraiths.
I'll help you. I'm continuously scanning the battlefield. I'll show you the way through. I'll find you when you enter the mist.
Farewell, then.
Shit. So there's like a specific route through the mist. Supposed to follow. Where'd that other girl go? The fuck?
I'm trying to learn something about the Wild Hunt.
Very interesting phenomenon. Like all mysterious things.
Willing to share what you know?
Well, I would be. Provided you found the notes of Morton Collis first. He devoted almost his entire life to researching the hunt. We could go into detail if you had his scribblings.
Just so it happens I do.
I found Morton Collis's notes.
So, let's see what you've learned.
Well, there are a few documented facts, but Collis notes the existence of plenty of myths and legends.
Very true. Where shall we start, then?
Pretty sure it's kinky shit, even though Philippa pretends it's like all like shit's all related to like her keeping her intern or whatever she calls this other girl in order, but it's obvious that it's a different type of relationship.
First and foremost, Collis studied the hunt's movement.
Oh, it's well known that the Wild Hunt moves north to south, never in the opposite direction.
That's what I remember, and Collis's research confirms it. I'm just having trouble understanding why that is.
The retinue's trajectory brings it into our world at the North Pole. Thus, once here, the wraiths can only move south.
Collis claims the hunt's appearance can be predicted by observing the Orcan Nebula.
And eclipses affect how often it appears. In any case, it arrives on the winter solstice, though not necessarily every year.
Collis calculated that the hunt slips into our world in those years when the nebula is in the eastern sky. When I pursued the hunt, I passed through many abandoned villages.
Well, the Wild Hunt abducts young people.
What for?
The wraiths might need workers, warriors, or meat.
Collis seems to favor the slave theory. What's the sorceress's take on the hunt?
The topic makes them uneasy. Since the Council and Conclave banned the use of mind spells, the Wild Hunt has been a taboo topic.
There's some link between mental spells and the cavalcade?
Both addle the brain. Anyone who has come in contact with the Wild Hunt has experienced mental instability that either takes the form of insanity or amnesia. You see, the wraiths emit a magnetic field that severely distorts perception and impedes brain functions.
People say the hunt's appearance is an omen of war.
In our times, wars are so frequent, we might even consider flights of honking geese as their harbinger. The hunt traverses our world in winter. Wars usually break out in spring, but only because rulers wish their soldiers to die in battle rather than of cold.
Let's summarize.
Based on his observations and calculations of the Wild Hunt's movements, Collis arrived at two equally important conclusions. The first was that the hunt is made up of knights who perished in various worlds and have reconvened as a retinue of vengeance. His second hypothesis states that an unknown, extremely powerful force multiplies wraiths, whose task is to travel between worlds in search of slaves. Both theories seem probable.
Each time someone runs into the hunt, the Wraith's magnetic field causes their mind to descend into chaos. By inference, another meeting with the hunt and its field should reverse the effects of the first.
Perhaps. Someone who lost their memory or their mind on their first meeting with the hunt could recover either on the second meeting. But I'm afraid that's unproved. Anyone who has managed to escape the Wraiths would rather die than meet them again.
So, you can lose or recover your memory by meeting the Wild Hunt.
Do you know something I don't?
I have amnesia, but my memory's been coming back since a certain event.
Since when?
Since I killed a Spectre, the king of the Wild Hunt.
Interesting.
Who are you?
I'm Cynthia, a mage in training. Philippa is my mentor.
My condolences.
No need for that. True, she's a demanding mistress, but she can also be charming. Besides, she's the best there is, Witcher. She has no equals, excepting perhaps the old elven sorceresses. You should see her cast spells. Light and graceful she is, not like that old tart de Tanzaville.
You know Sheila?
I've seen her cast spells. I've seen all the great sorceresses at work. Sheila's quite manly in her style. Precise, logical, exceptionally composed. But she lacks grace and suppleness.
Is that your opinion? Or are you just repeating what Philippa says?
We agree in our assessment. Triss Merigold, on the other hand, is talented. But she lacks determination, courage, and a certain cold willfulness that seems necessary.
That's interesting.
Kira Metz and Margarita Lo Antiel are both blasé, seemingly resigned. One's a hedonist and nymphomaniac. The other cares only about her school. They lost enthusiasm for magic long ago. Then there's Francesca Finderbear. Nobody really knows what the old she-elf is capable of. But she's clearly very powerful.
I take it Philippa has none of these flaws, but she must have some weakness.
Ambition. Infinite, boundless, and burning like the Korath Desert.
Just out of curiosity, how much does a magic course cost these days?
I'm certain you can't afford it, Witcher. Besides, you're too old.
No matter. I have a few of my own tricks as it is.
You mean Witcher's signs? Philippa can conjure up the illusion of a garden full of flowers, fruit trees, and young elves of both sexes copulating merrily all the day. And the illusion is complete. The flowers have an aroma. The fruit and she-elves are juicy.
Invite me over the next time she conjures up this garden. I'd gladly see it. Professional curiosity.
Naturally. But I doubt Philippa's in the mood for complicated illusions. She focuses all her efforts on Saskia.
Man. That was interesting.
You wanted to... Remember
Never
the
mind.
antidote for Saskia. It's very important.
And there's just so much going on in this game at the same time right now. Alright. So many different missions. What the fuck? I don't know what to do next. Queen Harpy contract. Yeah, just for professional curiosity. I still need to make those harpy traps, but I don't know where to find that trap guy. I think I have all the stuff for the cure now, don't I? Too many things going on at once. Oh, the Rose of Remembrance. I need to find Triss for that. Alright, I'm gonna do this first. I don't know why I'm still interested in the priest's house, because Dennis is now dead. But I guess there might be something more to it.
I need to know where Reverend Olkin used to live.
Simple. Let me show you on the map. It's about right here.
Alright. What?
Think you might have gone a bit too far with Stennis?
Mummy spent too much time pampering him, so he thought he could do anything he pleased. He got what he deserved. Maybe it'll all blow over, or maybe there'll be another war. History's like a coin that falls out of your pocket. You never know where it's gonna roll.
It's harsh,
See
man.
you, Governor.
It's like, no one will remember him. Prince just got killed by a bunch of peasants. No one. It'll just all blow over. No big deal. Alright, where's the house at? I don't see it on the map. Was it in here somewhere? No? Finally learned where Oaken had lived, so he went to search the priest's room. Yeah, I'm glad they acted like he showed me on the map, but he didn't show me shit. So I guess I'll just skip it for now because I don't feel like looking around. So back to Triss, I think. The Triss mission. Oh, this is where I'm supposed to go through the mist. I have nothing else I can do right now. Supposed to be able to get to the harpies now, aren't I? At least I thought I was supposed to. Alright, I guess I'll go do the Triss one. No other options.
What's the mean? Don't draw your sword. Not around dwarves. Not around. Oh!
This is the right way, isn't it?
What?
Alright. I guess I'm supposed to be able to get through the mist now, somehow.
Come on!
What the fuck is that? Fuck out of here. Oh shit. Fuck. What's going on? Am I dead? What just happened? Oh, this is the other side, I guess.
I can go no further. If Deathmold senses my presence...
How will I get back to Vergen?
I'll wait nearby. Hurry.
Okay. There's a whole other city over here.
I knew it. Damn, I knew it was you.
Oh shit,
When
Roach.
the mist started whirling, I told the boys, it's Geralt of Rivia. Well, my name isn't Vernon Roach. Friend of yours?
Just found him. He was already dead.
Interesting. Dressed like a Vergeni. You almost made it through the fog. What's your business here?
Saskia's been poisoned. The antidote can't be made without a Rose of Remembrance. I came here to get one.
Dogs are at each other's throats, even though a bear tests their bounds. No roses bloom here, Geralt. Tell the truth.
I gave such a rose to Triss.
Still looking for your sorceress. If she came here, I'd know about it.
Roach, it's really important. Only you can help me.
Now you want my help? I'll gladly return the favor. Oh, wait. You did nothing for me. You made your choice. Fled with the elves while Vess almost died at that Whoreson Loredo's house.
I'm not one of your men, Roach. I didn't betray you.
I didn't say that.
But you thought it. You and your men against the whole world. Those not on your side are against you.
Don't you care about Voltaire's death anymore?
The assassin kidnapped Triss, remember? Help me find her, and I promise I'll keep the word I gave you in the dungeons of La Valette Castle.
I don't know why I'm doing this. Right. If Triss is anywhere in the area, it can only be one place. At the rear, near the riverbank, the Nilfgaardians have set up their camp. Nobody can enter it. You can get there either via some caves or by sneaking through the main camp. Don't forget the gates. Believe it or not, the whorehouse is where you need to go to enter the caves. The ladies thought they'd use that passage to service the knights and nobles, but some monsters have their lairs there. If you've had your fill of whores and monsters, to the east there's a path that leads along the riverbank. That'll get you near the canteen. You'll have to sneak the rest of the way from there.
Thanks, Roach.
Hey, I'll hold you to your promise.
Thanks, bro. I think I'll take my chance on the monsters. The man depicted here, of unknown name and provenance, is wanted dead or alive. Is that Letho? Okay.
How many more can there be?
Alright, which way should I go? Which way is the whorehouse? Is the question. Eastern entrance.
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few... Pretty please. Leave. Pretty please.
Greetings, Haggard.
I guess these are the whores.
Hey. Are there trolls here?
Well, well, a witcher. Girls, prim yourselves. How can I help you, handsome?
I wanted to talk.
We're no strangers to the art of conversation, but it'll cost you just as much as a good plough.
I'm not going to pay for conversation.
Just kidding.
How?
I'm looking for a whore.
Maybe
We've
one of
got
the girls
plenty of
will
those you'll be
talk
glad to
while
hear. But you'll need to show me your coin before you choose one. We all have our principles.
Get a twofer.
I've got the Orans, if that's what you're wondering.
Well, these are my girls. Choose, white-haired one.
How do I even know which one's which? Alright, which one has the best name? Birdie? What the fuck? Arsletta. Yeah. Do 105. Not bad, not bad. Wait, we didn't get to talk. Damn it. Oh, that plan backfired. Now I'm down 100 gold. 105 gold.
Hey.
Where'd the madame go? Madame.
Boring.
Others like my mother. Would you look at that?
Bastard. Well,
Oh, there she
how
is.
can
I wanted.
we're no.
Fine.
Ask away then. What would you like to talk about?
Anything interesting going on in the camp?
Soldiers are scared shitless what with this battle approaching. They'd rather drink themselves silly than let us honest whores make some coin. Is that interesting? I doubt it.
Not raring to fight, are they?
They might have been eager at first, but the longer we sit here, the less lively they become. Fighting's like ploughing. Lust for one, and you lust for the other. Well, how can
I want
I wasn't done talking to you.
Sounds.
I ask? What would you like to talk?
I wouldn't mind knowing what you think of Henselt.
I'm a madam. What can I know about the king?
I seem to remember that madams and innkeepers know everything.
He used to come here to plough, to develop a camaraderie with the fighting men like, but that was just a phase. Most likely only ploughs sweet-smelling ladies now. Well, how...
I want.
We're...
Sa-
Ask, what would you...
Heard of the Virgin of Eddern?
Hasn't everyone?
Any thoughts?
Oh yes, a maturing woman like that never been ploughed. Her head's bound to be muddled. We'll have peace when she drops her sword to grab a nice healthy prick instead. Well, how...
Alright.
We're...
Sa-
Ask, what would you...
I need to get inside the camp, unnoticed.
That'll cost you more than straight ploughing.
Really? More than plowing? How about 100?
That's nowhere near it.
I need to get in.
That'll cost...
God damn it. Alright, 125.
That's nowhere...
I need to get in.
That'll cost...
Alright, 150.
That's nowhere... That'll cost you more than straight...
Fucking hell. 180.
That's nowhere near...
What?
That'll cost you...
$197.
That's nowhere near...
What?
That'll cost you more than straight plough...
Alright, 200. 200. $201.
That's nowhere near...
God, are you serious?
Cost you more than straight...
Alright, 230.
That's That's nowhere.
I need to get inside the camp, unnoticed.
That'll cost you more than straight ploughing.
What the fuck? 250.
That's nowhere.
I need to get
Are
inside.
you serious?
Cost you.
What the How much do you guys get? These hordes get paid, man. 297.
That's nowhere.
I need
what? This is gonna take all my money. 300.
That's nowhere.
I need to get.
That'll cost you more.
All right, all my money.
That's nowhere near
What?
enough.
I need to get inside the camp, unnoticed.
That'll cost you more than straight.
Fucking.
What would you?
Fuck this.
Any.
This is ridiculous. Ridiculous, man.
Hey.
You guys got a trap door here.
Make love, not war. Make love, not war.
You guys are damn thieves, is what you are. They'll fuck you for 100 gold, but they won't. Ugh. Of course, it's locked. You can just walk in. Fuck. How the hell am I gonna get enough money? Gotta be another way. That's bullshit. What is going on over here?
Damn.
I'll make mincemeat of your arse!
Hello, damn it. Salutations.
That's bullshit, man. Bullshit. But the cave has to be back here somewhere.
Hello, damn it. Salutations.
No, because I'm heading back towards the... This is heading back towards the other city. What the fuck? Oh! What the fuck? Random ass troll. Not a friendly one. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe I just have to go back to town and make more gold if I want to take this route. I don't know. I'm probably gonna take off pretty soon here, though. I'm pretty damn tired again tonight. I swear that coffee makes me more tired than anything. Sometimes caffeine helps me, but sometimes it just makes me more tired. It's weird. That was 350 gold. Come on, man. Just for some information. Oh well. If you want to stay up, you have to do cocaine. I guess so.
I'm too old for this.
Hut on the cliff. Nothing in here? Damn. It's gotta be here for a reason, right? Oh, there's something back here, maybe? What the hell? Are these like dwarf graves? Miran, Marissa, Moira. Malgit. Probably gonna have to know those names later on for some body down there. Some sort of riddle or something. Alright, I'm gonna check what's back around here and then... Uh-oh. Then I'm probably gonna get going. Are these the Nilf Guardians?
How are you?
Oh, guess not.
His mother comes and tells him the elder and the recruiter are coming for you. He was slaughtering pigs at the time, so he takes a pig's eye and puts it between...
Maybe I'll talk to these guys before I go.
Guess they'll never learn.
Yeah, I kind of started tuning out all the random shit that people talk about. I guess I should have stuck around to see where the pig's eye went. I mean, knowing this game, it probably is some weird ass fetish story thing. The hell are those candles out here for? Is that bread?
Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
Got some more puzzle shit out here.
Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
There's a big ass loaf of bread. What's that, like a bowl of milk or something? Circle of mushrooms.
Who cares enough to bring all these things here?
Weird. I wonder if I'm supposed to like cast a spell in the middle of that circle. Let me cast all my spells and see what happens. Nope. Sure, I'll find something that describes it later on in this chapter. Alright, I'll talk to these guys and then I'm out.
How are you?
Roaches encampment.
Morning.
Greetings. Damn it.
Hello. Damn it. Salutations.
His mother comes and tells him the elder and the recruit.
Hello.
You pissing?
Between his buttocks.
He does what?
Puts a pig's eye.
Oh.
The mother says,
Semper Fi!
they've come to take you to war. And he's standing with his back to them, his pants down.
Watch yourself,
He spreads his cheeks and says, I can see that.
Did they take him?
Not a chance.
There's the story for you. If you ever need to get out of war, just stick a pig's eye up your ass. When they come to pick you up, spread your ass. Do some weird ass shit.
In the face of possible disaster, they tried to draft entire villages in Baywood. Half the serfs knew beforehand and fled into the woods, but the rest were pressed into service. The Count says these are pansies, not
I'm
soldiers. But we'll have to make do with them. We'll put them out front, let the cavalry run them over. Maybe it'll lose some momentum. So, the
I've nothing to discuss with you.
Terrible losses on the left flank. They almost broke our ranks. Their swords dropped their pikes.
Well, I just looted a decent amount of gold. Maybe, maybe I can grab my way in now with 400 gold.
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make camp with the Black Ones.
That's politics. What's it to us?
Hey,
We should have our say.
You're no Prince Charming.
Others like my mother.
The fuck.
Would you look at that?
Where'd the? Oh, there she is.
I want.
Alright, if she doesn't take 400.
That's nowhere near in.
I need to get inside the camp.
That'll.
450?
That's nowhere.
I need to.
That'll
What the
cost.
fuck? Alright, it's gotta be like 500 exactly.
What would you like?
I would never pay any more than 500 though.
Anything in?
So
Not.
they might.
Jesus. Alright guys, I'm gonna head out.
You don't mind.
Been fun. Got a lot of story shit done. I feel like we still have a long way to go though. We'll be back tomorrow night. You guys have a good one. Peace out and all that. Laters.